This video segment begins our exploration into the sociology of climate change. It focuses on public opinion about some of the major issues. The points of the segment are: number one, most people express at least a fair amount of concern about global climate change, but this concern is waning. Number two, human nature is not well suited for addressing the problem of global climate change because it is highly attuned to solve imminent, well-defined problems with clear solutions. Number three, national origin, education, gender, race, income, age, and religion influence opinions about global climate change. Most people, when surveyed about current issues, express at least a fair amount of concern about global climate change. They also believe that human activities are largely responsible for this problem. Nonetheless, they rank global climate change as less important than the economy, jobs, terrorism, education, healthcare, poverty, crime, and other problems. Surveys and media coverage indicate that public concern about global climate change in 2012 is waning from previous years such as 2006. A string of new cataclysmic climate events of the magnitude of the European heat wave of 2003 or Hurricane Katrina in 2005 would place global climate change higher on everybody's priority list, but hopefully such stimuli will not prove necessary. The recent decline in concern, however, highlights the difficulty in keeping the public eye focused on the problem of climate change. There are several reasons for this. The human psyche is not well suited for addressing the problem of global climate change. Our mental skill set is highly attuned to solve urgent, well-defined problems with clear solutions, such as procuring our next meal or finding a safe place to sleep tonight. Global climate change is the exact opposite, a problem that extends over several generations, seems vague and abstract, and has no surefire remedies. Indeed, potential remedies to this problem only diminish the odds of undesirable outcomes and may seem too meager a reward for all the hard work and sacrifice that these remedies entail. For an analogy, consider that both poor diet and spoiled food can be life-threatening. Public education programs that promote a healthy diet are less successful than those that promote food safety, because a poor diet poses long-term and indefinite risks, whereas the threat of food poisoning evokes a strong visceral reaction in nearly everyone. Imagine what we would eat if the main effects of a poor diet were to manifest only after 50 years of abuse, as is anticipated for many of the effects of climate change. In fact, many people do not perceive global climate change to be an imminent danger that warrants direct attention. Global warming of a few degrees may seem relatively benign to people who prefer warmer winters and earlier springs, or who escape to higher latitudes or higher elevations in the summer. Similarly, a sea level rise of a few feet or more violent hurricanes may not pose a threat to those who occupy higher ground. Moreover, a significant segment of the population still does not accept that human activities are the major cause of climate change and do not perceive any benefits of mitigating climate change, although they directly experience the cost of such actions at the pump or in utility bills. In comparison, the Montreal Protocol on substances that deplete the ozone layer has received continuous, strong public support. A key difference between ozone depletion and climate change is that ozone depletion increases the incidence of skin cancer, and virtually everyone recognizes the importance of averting skin cancer. In addition, mitigation of ozone depletion includes relatively simple measures such as using alternative refrigerants and compressors or converting from aerosol spray cans to squeeze bottles.